Good day, YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's video on YouTube. Do you remember I did the video that I did back in Bonfire Night, way before the fireworks? I just want to come in and apologise, and apologies are very nice, of course, when you're pretty much, how would you say it? When you're pretty much stuck on setbacks. I've got something that I did back then, which was kind of unacceptable, and I kind of feel like I was going way too far, and this is actually something I've actually decided to do. I've decided to trim out some of the bits that I really think that were very inappropriate, more specifically to do with the fact that as I was looking up that EDF energy message that I was looking at, and also like Nationwide and Severn Trent, I feel like that was very inappropriate, and I actually want to say thank you so much. Thank you very much to, there was actually quite a few students, and actually, no wait, there weren't really students, but there was actually quite a few staff members at Pink College who have basically came along. I think one of them was named as Ruby Speed. I'd like to say thank you so much. I haven't got time to put the captions yet, but you might as well have a look at the description that I've actually implemented here. And I'd like to say thank you so much. Thank you very much for the investigation that you did for me on the video that I did back then on Bonfire Night, which was quite, I'll just say it was quite controversial here. In fact, it was a bit controversial because I was running out of a lot of video ideas on YouTube, and what happened was that I was just going way too far, showing off my real name and also the postcode and address. And of course, as I now live in this area here, and there's a bit of double checking here, I should just do a jump cut. But really, I mean, of course, as it's coming up close towards winter time, we're in late November, as you can definitely tell, via this time of the year. I don't want to give too much away via the environment here. But really, I'm just making this video as an apology video because what's going on here is far much more serious. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and go back to where I was. Okay, so what I was actually saying was that I'd like to say thank you so much to some of the viewers. Of course, one of them was Ruby Speed, who is from Pink College. I'd like to say thank you once again, and one thing I actually didn't notice was that I was going really too far in the making of that video on Bonfire Night. So what I've decided to do was I've decided to reduce the video a little bit differently. So it used to be about 12 minutes and 54 minutes now, or 55 minutes. Now I've actually decided to change the way that video is now like, because what was happening was that the video has, well, of course, I've decided to reduce that video. In fact, I can't really remember how long it was at that time. So that video that I did around Bonfire Night, it was kind of very, very too far. And what was happening back then was that I was running out of a lot of video ideas, and the thing was that I was on about this whole cost of living crisis type thing. That was a video that I actually thought of during half term. So I was losing loads and loads of ideas, and the point was that I was trying to be very consistent in making videos on YouTube, but the thing about making videos like the one I did on Bonfire Night was completely, it actually made me a little bit suspicious, and I was just fine with it from by the first time when I was watching it. But then at the same time, when I came back, I actually didn't watch the whole video during half term, but what other people and other viewers have actually investigated, and what they've actually realized was that what they have seen so far on my Yahoo account, which of course is, I don't really feature that much on the Yahoo site that often, because I often tend to do toy reviews and animation videos and vlogging, more to do with appropriate stuff. And really, should I just make videos for children these days? Because maybe I should just get away from just swearing the heck out of YouTube. And I just feel like hell yeah, man. I mean, what am I going to do now? So yes, I need to get back to the real subject here, because that is the major subject that I'm talking about in this video, and I do not want to actually go ahead and make the same mistake over and over and over again. And what was happening was that this was an idea that I thought in my head, that because I was using, well, it all started like when I was using the vacuum cleaner so much, like every day I actually come back and hoover my house, which is this place here, and I often tend to hoover it like every day, particularly during like 12 p.m. during the weekends, and you know, about 2 to 3 o'clock during, you know, normal college days like this. And I suppose that's, you know, how I've decided to do such. So yes, in the making of this video, of course, yes, just to double check, most of all of these messages that you've watched on the 5th of November have now been removed. They've now been deleted. The video has been reduced from 13 minutes and 57 seconds to about 12 minutes and 55 minutes. So all of it was that the whole video has been trimmed just because, and of course there are certain bits of information being missing, mainly because of certain places I've named, like Northfield or Bartley Green, or over here that is Manila Road or Persia Road, or even in this case Eggbaston or Selly Oak, which is the major place that I now live at the moment. In fact, the area that I live now is not far away from Kings Norton or Sturgeley, or even Bourneville for that matter. So what you may have seen in the video that you've watched, maybe I should have never jumped into my Yahoo account far too often. Maybe I should do it once or twice or thrice, and then that's it. Final. That's over. So with that being said, I shall no longer be able to make that type of content anymore, because I like to say thank you so much. Thank you for noticing that, just in case of suspicious activity inside and outside of the world that's going on at the moment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anyways, if you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, subscribe for more such videos in the future. And I do know that it has been a very, very tough, you know, half term for me to make very good videos on how to make really good content, or in this case, how to make videos which are pretty much specific in the way I talk about. And I feel like talking about the cost of living crisis, including that video that I just talked about on the 5th of November before that firework video I did, well, I'm not doing it again, because once again, sadly, that type of content can lead to such very dangerous activity. Okay, thank you so much, and goodbye for now again.